So this video is for the girls that are being received, that are being given mixed signals from their ex-boyfriend or from the boyfriend that they're trying to figure things out, like you don't know what he wants. And I will make a video vice versa if it's requested, for the guys that want to know what his girlfriends or ex-girlfriends mixed signals mean. But this is for the girls receiving mixed signals from their ex. I can literally just say one sentence and be done with this whole entire video. If you're receiving mixed signals, let it go. Okay, bye guys. Have a nice day. I'm just kidding. I literally have so much more to say, but let it go. And honestly, I'm a very blatant person. Like, I tell things how it is, especially when it comes to relationships. Like, there's no beating around the bush when it comes to what's right and what's wrong in a relationship. If somebody wants you, I promise you, they'll have you. They'll have you. Nothing is stopping them from making you theirs if they want to have you all the way. But if they don't want to have the whole entire thing, then they shouldn't be allowed to just have a slice of it. That's not fair to you. It makes you look cheap if you think about it. Like, I would never, ever, ever let a boy come into my life and say, then we date and we break up, and he says, well, we can still be friends, but I kind of like you still, but I don't want to date, but maybe we can still hook up, but no labels, but you're still cute. No. You're either gonna be my boyfriend, my whole entire lover, my world, my homie, my sugar, not my sugar daddy because I make my own money, my future husband. You're gonna be either my whole entire world, or you're gonna be a name that's lucky to be on my following list on my Instagram account. Like, it's either one or the other. I don't do that bullshit. We're either friends, and I'm okay, and we both mutually agree to being friends, and that's all it's gonna be, or we're lovers and best friends, or lovers and soulmates. You should not have to give parts of yourself away to someone just because they don't know what they want. It's not fair to you. It makes you look cheap. It makes you look like you have no respect for yourself. And you're like, oh, well, nobody is gonna know that I'm doing this. No, you're gonna look cheap to him. You're gonna look cheap to your family. You're gonna look cheap to your friends, to him, to his friends. Everyone who knows about this is gonna be like, wow, that poor girl, she's being played so hard. I see girls in these kind of relationships all the time where she likes the guy and the guy likes her, but the guy doesn't like her enough to fully commit. And I'm just like, that poor girl, she's gonna learn one day. And honestly, the first thing I think of when I see people like that is, I imagine how, I wonder how much happier they would be with the right person. If Anna Grace is giving 20% of herself to some random boy because he doesn't want the whole thing, I wonder how much happier she'd be if a man actually came along and wanted all 100%. There's someone out there who wants all of you, so you need to quit giving yourself some of you. It's not fair. It's stupid, and he does not deserve it. And also, he's gonna find someone who he wants 100% of. And if you're not that girl, you can't be that girl. You can't make yourself be that girl. If he doesn't want your 100, don't give him 20. Don't give him 10. Don't even give him 0.1. Literally, find someone who you can give 100 to, 100% of yourself to, and who gives 100% back. Relationships are all about giving and being fair and equal. And a relationship isn't about having. It's not about receiving. It's about giving. So you need to find someone that you can give all of yourself to, and that he'll give all of himself to you. It's all about the sacrifice. It's all about just the risk of giving everything you have. And if someone doesn't want that, screw that. I'm so passionate about this. What else can I say on this topic? It makes you look cheap. That's pretty much it. If someone, doesn't want you all the way, then you shouldn't give yourself even a little bit of them. I think you should tell them, look, I respect myself too much to be doing this. And honestly, guys like girls who have respect. So he might either, feel tempted to get his game up a little bit and make you his. Oh, baby girl, I didn't know you were serious. Maybe you can be my girlfriend now. I mean, still no, because you saw what kind of person he was. Or he's going to be like, well, damn, I don't want anything serious, bye. And he's going to run off into the woods where he belongs. And then guess what? Now that he's gone, you're going to be able to find someone who's like, wow, you're beautiful. Has anyone ever told you that? Has anyone ever told you that your eyes light up the night sky? Or that, my mom would love you so much. Or, I want 100% of you. Give me all of that. There's going to be a guy who wants that from you. And as soon as you give up little Mr. 20% here, you're going to have Mr. 100. It's not a instant trade-off. It's not you lose something bad and you get something good. Like, clearly that's not the case, but like, it will happen eventually. And the sooner you let go of the wrong person, the sooner you receive the right one. All you have to do is just get rid of everything that's weighing you down. Get rid of anything that makes you feel bad about yourself. Get rid of anything that makes you feel frustrated or worthless, because I promise you're none of those things. Like, you need to, first of all, get rid of those things. Second, learn to love yourself and learn to love who you are and learn to know your standards. Know what your boundaries are, know what your morals are, know what's right and know what's wrong, know your reputation, polish it, be the best version of yourself, and then put yourself back out there on display. You can look, but you can't touch. Like, look at me, I'm fabulous. And after, the guys get to see who you are and who this new girl is, have them compete for you. And you choose the best one. And the best one is just going to shine. He's going to stand out, and you're going to know, because he's going to be the one who's asking for your everything and offering his everything. So I know this is, like, super, like, whoa, this sounds like a movie, but it's true. Like, that's what happened with me when I first fell in love. That's what happened with my friends when they fell in love. Like, eventually there's going to be a guy who's going to come around and he's going to want everything and all of you. So prepare yourself for him rather than hanging at the bus stop with this guy who barely cares about you. You need to really get out there and be the best version of yourself, and everything else will just fall into place. But it won't do that until you prepare it. Life doesn't just happen. Life doesn't just, like, throw you good things. Like, no, it's not like that. You have to go out there and work for what you want. You have to go out there and be, like, the things that you want. I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, I used to believe, oh, love is gonna, like, just find me. Like, love is just gonna throw itself at me. But then I realized, if I look trashy, if I talk trashy, if I just appear trashy, if I'm just depressed all the time, if I'm just miserable, and if I don't love anyone, who's going to want to love me? Who's going to want me? No, you have to go out there. I have to look good. I have to talk good. I have to be smart. I have to know what I want, where I want it, when I want it. Not, like, sexual, but just, like, my goals. And then someone's going to be like, that's exactly what I want. You are what I want. They're going to come. They're going to get me. And that's how it is with you. You're never going to get anything worth having if you don't take care of yourself and if you don't set, like, a standard for yourself. So I know, like, you're probably asking yourself, like, what can I do to start? Well, it's simple. First of all, let go of the guy. Like, stop waiting for whoever you're waiting for. Stop putting out for whoever you're putting out for. Stop doing things for people that don't deserve it. Cut those people off. You don't have to be blatant about it, like, hey, I'm cutting you off. This is goodbye. But just say, like, dude, it's been fun, but I gotta go. I'm busy. I don't have time for you anymore. So cut the people off. Get a gym membership. Do something. Join a club. Do something where you can make more friends, be more social, and improve yourself. Like, fill your head up with happy things and positive things. And then don't think about falling in love. Don't think about finding anyone. Don't think about relationships, because eventually, after you start doing the work of, like, taking care of yourself and being a better you, that's when life is going to give you something. It's going to be like, okay, you worked hard, you deserve it, here's a cookie. And that cookie's going to be a really hot guy who gives you everything that you ever dreamed of, and you're going to want to give him everything that you could have, because that's what love is, giving all that you have to this person who you just love desperately. So that's pretty much my advice. I know it's kind of, like, scatterbrained, and it probably didn't, like, make you guys realize, like, oh, like, wow, light bulb, but it's just one of those things. Like, you should know it. You should just be the best version of yourself, and you'll get the best things. So thank you for watching. If you have any requests, let me know. My voice is, like, so deep right now. Normally it's, like, up here, but, like, tonight it's, like, deep. I think it's because I moved in my dorm today, and, like, that kind of, like, made me age by a good 10 years. So anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs and get a second can of root beer because this one is stale. So y'all have a good night. I'm actually re-downloading my Instagram in T-minus 2 days, and I really don't want to. I didn't make a I made a video on it, but I didn't upload it. It's why I deleted my social media. Long story short, I deleted Twitter and Instagram a month ago, and I've been so happy. It's been exactly a month. I deleted exactly a month ago. It's been great. I really don't want it back, but, once school starts, I'm going to be making friends, and I have to be social, so guess I'll be back in a few days. So I'll put my information down below. Feel free to follow me, blah, blah, and I'll hit you up. I'll hit you back up, maybe, eventually, if you're cool.